Hello friends. I have changed the location today. The reason is on the 23rd of May, just few days from today, there is a planet called Saturn, Shani Dev, who is today stationary direct and would be moving backward, which is called as in Hindi Vakri, or being retrograde. Now, in my previous video, I think long back, I had explained to you that when a planet gets retrograde, it talks about being very close to planet Earth, number one. Number two, a planet which, when it goes retrograde, it always means that the planet is trying to get into a correction mode. Now, correction mode means what? A correction mode means, for example, today Saturn is in Capricorn. Capricorn in the Kalpurush Kundli is the 10th house, the very karmic house. Saturn has been there since 24th of January 2020. It has been whatever it was trying to implement there. Now it is time for him to recap. It's like once you do your any job, and before you finalize it, you go back to your if it's a note, or if you're preparing a presentation, or if you're doing a session, whatever it is, you normally recheck before you finally execute it. So planet over here, Saturn over here, is going to go retrograde on the 23rd of May and shall be in a correction mode. Whenever a planet like Saturn goes into a correction mode, it's always best that you introspect yourself. This is the time you meditate. This is the time when you look back into your past and try to correct your karmas. Now, there are few things that I want you to understand. Number one, on the 26th of this month, it's going to be an eclipse. We have to even understand that today Rahu and Sun both are into the sign of Taurus. In Capricorn, Shani Dev is getting retrograde. Shani Dev is being aspected from Gemini by Mars and from Taurus by Rahu. And Shani Dev itself is getting into a retrograde motion. I want you to look into your chart and try to find out in which house, from the Lagna chart, in which house is Capricorn. Number 10 written over there. That is the house where your focus would be. That is the house where you have to introspect, make some corrections. Because Shani Dev is going to be over there for almost 3.5 months. It's a long period of time. We have to even understand that on the 20th of June, Jupiter also is getting into a retrograde motion. Now, what I'm going to share is about my experience plus few articles that I have read especially on the retrogression of Saturn. I have been telling you, and even those who come for consultation, please do not switch your job, do not take up a new job or a business or anything when Saturn is into a retrograde motion. What I have seen, if you take up a new job or a new venture, and when Saturn is going to again get direct, normally I have seen that the job that has been taken during the retrogression of Saturn is not permanent, which means that there is a possibility that you may lose the job. So I would request you that for the next 3.5-4 months, stick to the job that you are into. Since it's a very karmic planet, it's always advisable that you meditate. Meditation anyways is good. You even try to help people, and especially those who are in distress, elderly people going to the old age home. Now it's not possible because of the COVID and all, but otherwise helping anyone. But as I told you in my previous few months back, that Shani Dev does not like you to give money to a beggar. Rather, he would always, you can please him by giving an opportunity for a person to earn money. Which means, if I have to give some amount of money, maybe to my maid, so she can pay for the school fees, or if I buy something for someone who can, out of that money, start something new. That is what Shani Dev gets pleased with. So I would request you, and especially for those people in whose chart, in the birth chart, Saturn is retrograde. I have seen that those people are more affected in a good way, bad way, both. So first find out whether in your chart is Saturn retrograde, and if you are thinking of switching over the job, please don't do that. It's just a matter of 3 to 4 months till Shani Dev gets direct back. So this is the message that I wanted to give it to you today. I'm going to put across the same message in Hindi as well for my viewers who understand Hindi. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like my video, share my video, and click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you so much.